Yeah, let's have a look at the Rekieta situation here quickly. So here we have
lawsuit. Possible another lawsuit.
possibly another lawsuit in the
Another-
Rekieta situation.
Fuck you, Rekieta.
The legal difficulties never end. But first, we have a look at some of Rekieta's comments in Melton's chat.
Oh, and not Melton.
Now, hopefully we can zoom in here
There we go.
and get an enhancement. So here comes Rekieta. Holy shit, my life was crumbling. Coke was a great escape.
Wait.
So,
Wait. Oh my god.
so it's just full on mask off at this point, just admitting it, the reality there. But how is it crumbling exactly, sir?
Before the Coke?
You were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You were married. You had kids. You basically had life on a silver fucking platter. You have a trust fund. You own 2 homes. Like, what are you talking about? Your life was crumbling. It was just so stressful having to drive your kids around to their hobbies, their recitals and stuff, that you had to do cocaine. Is that really what we're trying to say? There are so many people going through so much more every single day. And they don't have to do cocaine to get through the day, Rekieta. You wanted to do cocaine because you're a fucking druggie.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy. So then he proceeds to say, I got this guy laid with a fat-ass Mexican chick in Houston. He's a fraud and loves big bitches. What?
Who is he talking about?
Who is he talking about? Is he talking about Kurt?
Or Melton?
Who's in Houston? Is that Kurt? Some fat ass Mexican chick? Like, this is crazy stuff.
Kumalot?
Kumalot, maybe?
Andrew. They're saying Andrew allegedly?
Really? I don't know. That's some crazy shit. I don't know why.
Legal mindset?
This is like a kamikaze felt from Rekieta, isn't it? Like,
come on, you know? It's like,
says, my strategy sacrificed my personal reputation to end up getting the deal none of them thought I would get, except Rekieta. Both Sean and Kurt predicted the exact deal that you were going to get because they looked at the sentencing guidelines and were like, well, yeah, he's going to get away with this, basically. He's going to get a slap on the wrist.
First week they said that.
So Rekieta's strategy, like, the thing is, what he did in court, I don't even think is that bad, other than, you know, like, these motions were doomed to fail and retarded anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, he says here, in the beginning of this case, the county did not have any offer for me and literally thought I was a cult leader.
Whoa, buddy.
Now, why did they think he was a cult leader? Like, did somebody say something that they weren't supposed to say? Did April or Kayla or the kids or where did they get this idea that he was a cult leader from? You know, and wasn't he kind of, you know, he's like the cult of the Baldonians or whatever. like, listen, if somebody has managed to convince you to take the Baldo, they may as well be a cult leader. They could get you to do anything. At that point, right? Once you've decided to play naked Twister with the guy of the Baldo strapped to him, like, at that point, you basically are. It's Baldo's Gate. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking insane cult from hell. But he goes, there was no plea offer and any deal would have been horrible. Well, just because there was no plea offer at that time didn't mean that there wouldn't be a plea offer later. And of course there would be, and there was, and it was exactly what everybody expected it to be. But Rekieta wants you to believe that he had to make an asset of himself on live stream and publicly and arguing with Kiwi Farms and battling with Aaron and everybody. And that's his brilliant legal strategy that led to this deal. No.
And Ralph interview. Remember the
Ralph interview and so many stupid moments that you can't even remember them all. He had to do that or else he wouldn't have got any sort of a deal. No, actually, if he hadn't done any of that, just went through the legal process and pled out like everybody told him to do anyway, he would be in a much better spot. and he would be able to make a comeback a lot easier.
Yeah.
But he fucked up by lying way too many times, trying to control the narrative, spiraling, and now he's cooked. Then we get like these bizarre messages from Rekieta. He goes, I sin hard all the time. I'm just fine admitting it because I have grace and God has already seen it. The things that God must have seen. Sometimes you have to feel bad for the Heavenly Father.
God's
you know?
like, no!
No! Oh!
Down.
He's like, this is bad. You know, like, why? He's like,
God's like, please.
Do I really have to be omniscient right now? Do I really have to know everything that goes on in Rekieta's bedroom? But he's bound by his divine nature there and duty, I guess. But it's like, Rekieta, like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying this stuff? Then he says, I'm confirmed Catholic, but I find value and wisdom in many denominations. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And then his justification for why he's allowed to sin like this, he says he donates more to charities than people's annual income.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
Doesn't. He can't even pay his mortgage.
Like, what the fuck?
This guy couldn't even pay his fucking mortgage. But those are indulgence logic. Okay, so now Chad Zumach puts out this video where he says that Nick Rekieta's kid tested positive. And he says he has a source.
Okay, there we go, guys.
Let's have a look here at Chad Zumach.
The Dabbleverse. I have to have like a soundboard that we smash whenever we mention Dabbleverse.
Well, Smugmug just has a good question. Which denomination tells you to dose your child with cocaine?
Yeah, probably like the ones that are African.
Here, I got to pull up my information. Sorry.
I don't know why I said that.
Damn it!
And this is confirmed. Clippers. Clip it. Send it to the law tubers. Now, again, my sources will always be protected. If you want to give me any information, slide into my DMs, email me directly. Now, and I get stuff all the time.
The real question about this, is this like another gay op by Rekieta? Like when he fed all that information to Aaron that turned out to not be true about there being an order that April wouldn't be able to see Rekieta or be around the kids and stuff like that? Or, you know, is this kayfabe? Is this a real source? I guess time will tell, but let's have a look here.
All right.
And
I believe Chad.
Gotta get it confirmed, and I got this one confirmed. Anyways.
Whoa, that was wild.
Zumach.
Get it? Fuck, these guys are good. He and the Dabbleverse, the funny guys.
There was a lot of talk about his child testing positive for cocaine. And he tried to blame the police.
Did you hear that?
Child testing positive for cocaine.
Did he fart?
Was that a fart from Z-Man? Sure not. See, the Z-Man didn't just shit his pants on air.
Look.
His mic sharted out, I think.
Confirmed. Anyways. There was a lot of talk about his child testing positive for cocaine.
Bro, he shit himself.
And he tried to blame the police on it.
Oh, shit.
He tried to sweep it under the rug. Now, I always knew this guy was a scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
From day one. He just seemed like a creepy dude.
Wow, day one. Zumach news for any of us.
Nobody else could have seen from the beginning he was a sleazy, shyster, scumbag piece of shit. Only Zumach had this foresight.
Yeah.
To be fair to him, a lot of people were fooled for a lot of years.
True. Yeah.
And then I got information on somebody who follows Nick very closely for a very, very long time. Now, I can't tell you who the source is, but Nick, you might want to, if you're watching, you really might want to really cut down your circle of friends. You might want to.
Whoa, buddy!
I bet you
Is it April?
No, I'm telling you right now, it's part of the Melton crew.
There's somebody, Patrick Thriller goes, this is an alien whistleblower level of cope. No, it's all legit.
Oh,
Come
this
on.
is true.
Figure out they're not on your side.
Well, it's Melton. Not Melton in particular, but I'm thinking like the Melton verse. Is that even a word?
Imagine that being a real thing.
the Melton verse. Okay, sorry. Oh shit.
I'm not going to tell you who, but I think you might have a good idea.
Yep.
So my source talks to this person that's very close to Nick.
By the puppet.
Sent me this, and I have it confirmed.
Right.
I have some Rekieta dirt for you. Please.
So it's in the Melton verse is Nambla. Sorry.
He's never
It really is, though. It really is. You have to be a card-carrying member to be in the Meltyverse.
mention my name. I do not want to be on his radar.
Obviously,
here it is.
Though, Chad.
You know? Come on, Zoom.
His daughter tested positive for cocaine more than once.
What the?
Oh, buddy, it was more than one time, according to the Zoomox. Of course, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It makes sense. They wouldn't check just once, right?
Yeah.
She's an addict.
It's not that she had cocaine in her hair. She didn't.
Obviously
and
not.
Nick is exploiting that misinformation to claim.
Can we all stop with this in her hair? Do they understand what drug tests are?
Holy.
A cop dusted her hair with coke. That is not true. His daughter's hair contained a high level. What's that word? I don't even know what that is. That the body produces after consuming cocaine. Nick has lied and said they only tested her once.
Mr. Zumok, I know you can use your words better than this, sir.
Yeah.
I've seen you do better than this. This is so low energy. He's barely able to put it together here.
Listen.
This is supposed to be a broadcaster of 60 years experience, and it's just not coming together. Now, I know he's a bit elderly, advanced in years, but still, like, he doesn't need to fill his depends like this verbally, this badly, you know.
Yeah.
So let's move on there to the next clip. That's basically all we need to see. So now we have Chad Zummock in the wild, out in nature there, Mr. Zamok. And, you know, he's old! He's old!
Yeah.
You know, without his broadcast studio, just man on the street Zumok here. He's looking like a fucking sanitarian or fucking centaur or some shit out here.
Yeah, front of the show.
Elderly.
Walnut, Rekieta is threatening to sue me. Good. I look forward.
Oh, buddy!
Rekieta can't sue.
Rekieta has to. What is he gonna do,
He can't sue anyone for anything.
Oh my god!
Rekieta's already in like 2 legal battles, helping out more. I mean, like, come on.
Do it. He should just take responsibility for his own actions and be a better father instead of suing people.
True.
Wow.
Tell him,
He did
Chad.
blow with his 9-year-old.
He did blow with his 9-year-old.
His 9-year-old. Let him cook.
Let
him cook. Base boomer alert. Base boomer alert. Let's go.
I don't know about that, but my source is telling me that the one kid did test positive after a blood.
Yo, that was a Warski level stutter, wasn't it?
Well, he does orbit Stuttering John, so.
Yo.
But he knows all the law mumbo jumbo and lawyer talk where he can skirt around it. He probably says, "Oh, my one kid didn't." What's up with the creator saying you have a drug problem? Projecting much? I heard that. I heard Nick Rekieta says I have a drug problem. See, I should sue for that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes.
Is it Monty 2? Electric Boogaloo? Zumok, do it, bro.
Sue him.
Do it, bro. Be a hero.
Sue him.
Sued. He's sued. Let's go. So Rekieta is claiming this guy is a drug addict with no evidence whatsoever.
Shit.
Will the Chad Zumok destroy him?
I hope.
Like, he's talking about suing me. I should sue him for defamation because that's not true at all. I've never done drugs.
Can we stop?
The lawsuit.
These lawsuits are so gay.
He's
I'll sue him.
litigious. And I'll sue him. Well, what about I'm gonna sue you, buddy? It's oh man.
Remember every time Review Tech lied, he would tell us to sue him.
You know what I mean?
It's
Well, sue me then. It's like nobody has the time or money for
it's
this
a lot
shit.
of work.
Nor is it serious enough. Like, what are we talking? These like internet dramas. I'm gonna sue you. Okay.
Okay.
My entire life, and you may think that's lame, but it's true. So that's a lie.
Now Arlo has a point. If Rekieta sued in court, all the results of all the drug tests would become public in the discovery process.
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, which would probably prove that she did test positive multiple times.
But we know she did.
Does anybody have a clip of Nick saying that?
Because, look, they would have to retest. 100%.
They have to.
And if it was negative, Rekieta would be streaming or doing shows. It was negative. See, it was a mistake the first time. Yada, yada, yada.
You got to ask, why does Rekieta even want to relitigate this, re-argue this? Like, it's a losing argument.
Yeah.
When the argument is whether or not you dosed your daughter with cocaine, there's really no winning in that situation. Because you know what I mean? Like, you're discussing whether or not you dosed her or whether it was accidental. How did this happen? Coming up with copes for it. And most people are just going to think that you're fucking guilty. So it's time to move on because you are guilty of it and try and do something else with your life.
Yep.
I would love to play that on my show. Sue everybody. No, I just said that because he said somebody said that Nick was going to sue me because I said that his kid tested positive for cocaine. And I said that's what the reliable source told me. So then I should sue him for saying that I'm on drugs, right? I think it's only fair. Last time I checked, he still pled guilty to a felony for drug possession. And his kids did test positive. So I don't know.
The truth.
Let's just verify the source chat. Okay, Walnut. No problem, Walnut. I'll tell you, Walnut. Verify the source, you anonymous twat. Go fuck yourself. Nick is gross. Yeah, he's a fucking creep. Yeah, I don't know why you guys go to bat for Nick Rekieta. Just because Melton is in business with him and Carl.
Bro, who's actually going to bat for Rekieta? Like three guys in the Dabbleverse? Yeah. You know what I mean? There's like a half dozen Melton fans who support this. Everybody else hates the motherfucker. Holy.
Gonna sell him on Hackamania? Like, who's gonna buy a ticket to go see Nick Rekieta? I don't get it. It's gross. He literally tried to get in business with me, and I was like, "Go fuck yourself." As soon as I saw that guy, I thought he was a creep. Nick Rekieta is a real jerk. I don't even know the guy. I just know he's kind of creepy. He just seems like a creep.
He's a real jerk. What the fuck is
He's
that?
a creep!
By his actions and everything that's happened. It's not a guy I want to be around or do business with or talk to. So when he came in my chat that one day trying to be like, we're boys, I was like, no. Just like Steel Toe, you can go fuck yourself.
Wow. That's right. Soft was Steel Toe. By the way, Steel Toe got his boxing license suspended.
I saw.
Because Steel Toe was accused of abusing his children by leaving cocaine around them and exposing them to a Baldo polycule cult, and it's deserved. Suffer, Steel Toe. Suffer.